All right, what's going on, guys? It's Luke here. This is how we made $550 across 5 XFAs today. Executions in the Discord. So if you guys want to go check out the Discord, link is in the pinned comment. So go check that out. Futures, code LukeX, best discount available. Go check that out as well. And let's get right into this. So coming into the day, I seen that on the 4 hour, we were in this push. We were in this push up, and on the 1 hour, I had seen that after yesterday's big sell-off, we had this made this extended push to the upside, and we'd been building up a lot of low resistance liquidity. Now, I was leaning more bearish today because for draws and liquidity, we had London low, we had this low, we had Asia low, and then we had all that leading into this 4 hour gap. So I was honestly hoping that we could catch continuations down to this 4 hour gap, which is what we ended up catching. But I was not opposed to taking longs, up towards previous day high if we got the opportunity, or if we manipulated lower first and then got a flip and continued up. So SMT situation was a little weird. We had a bearish SMT off of London high from overnight. So NQ swept London high, ES didn't. Then ES dumped down, ended up taking out London and Asia low. So I was like, okay, maybe this bullish SMT will play out, but I'm going to wait for market open. So market, right before market opens up, around like 2 minutes before market opens up, 9:28 or whatever, price comes up and it takes out this hourly high right here. And as you can see, ES never takes out that high, which is this one right here. So we end up getting a bearish SMT. And as you can see, NQ never took out London high as well. So let me just clean this up right here. So as you can see, NQ fails, or ES fails to take out that high. NQ takes out that high. So we kind of have a bearish SMT potentially forming. On top of that, we have all of this low resistance liquidity just resting right here like a trend line. And I'm expecting price to probably want to run through this to at least London low. And then if it gets through London low and we displace, we could probably go towards Asia. And then if we flood through Asia, we'll probably want to take these lows out as well, leading into that 4 hour gap. That was my main idea. So again, we have a bearish SMT kind of playing out on the off these hourly highs. NQ sweeps them out, ES doesn't. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for some type of inversion entry, but I'm not seeing anything. So we kind of just chop around from market open until like 9:40. And what I said in the Discord was I said I wanted to see displacement down or clear shift, like displacement, whatever, and then I'm going to probably look to short. So we ended up getting like a 30-second inversion right here, but I didn't want to just enter off that. I wanted to wait. So after we got this 3-minute bearish close right here, this was where I was like pretty much signaled to entry. Like we closed below these bodies, strong bearish close. We're clearly rejecting. We have low resistance liquidity. We have higher time frame sell side. Like we have all of our targets are bearish. We had that extended push up. Like look at all this liquidity we probably want to run through, right? So we get this strong bearish close, and I said I wanted to just see some type of rejection, and then I'm going to get in shorts. So we end up forming this really small 1-minute gap right here. We wick into it, and then as soon as we start rejecting, I take the entry. I get entry around 841, 25, 841. Just give me one sec, guys. Sorry about that. I was having an issue with my mic. Okay. So anyway, price comes back into this 1-minute gap. We get a nice rejection. So I take the entry right here around 943, whatever it was. And basically, I was looking to go break even after we had taken out some internal lows. So first we had this nice push down. And at this point, I was going to move break even, but I figured there's no way. It's got to just keep running. It's too soon. So I just moved my stop down. I moved it to about like, I think it was 866. So luckily I stayed in that. And then price came down, reswept out this internal low. So right here, this is where I went break even. After we got this wick down right here at 949, I went break even. And I was like, okay, it's probably going to, if we're going to reverse here, we're probably going to just see a retracement back up. But if we continue to flush here, we're going to continue down. So I just went break even there. And luckily we just continued to flush down. I took TP1. I took a bit off at London low. I took a bit off at Asia low. And then I took the rest off right here. I just like, because at this point we just started to reject, so I ended up just closing it. I just didn't want to see something weird happen and just come up and stop me out break even. But my final draw was going to be this 4-hour gap, which ended up getting hit. But to me, it just really wasn't worth just holding those extra points. I had already caught 118 points. I was happy with my profits. Really wasn't worth holding for the extra like little bit. So once again, we had tons of low resistance sell side liquidity. When we have all these stacked up low resistance sell side liquidity, like these draws leading into a 4-hour, I always want to see price aggressively run through them, which is what we got. We got a strong follow through today. We have an SMT off those hourly highs. Again, NQ sweeps those highs, ES doesn't. So I'm looking at an entry confirmation in order to look for shorts, because at this point we're building up low resistance liquidity. It just looks like we're going to run through it. We get this strong 3-minute bearish close right here, which I like. We get this rejection off this 1-minute gap, take the entry, break even at this internal low right here, and I hold down to London low, Asia low, and then full TP at, I think it was 722 or 23. But again, the idea would have been, my main target was just shy of the 4-hour gap. I was going to target around, I think it was at 680 originally, or 683, something like that. But anyway, 118 points on the for the win. Super happy with this one. And yeah, that's it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We got videos coming this weekend, back testing video, and then the weekly outlook on Sunday. So that's it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.